Honorable Senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the Speaker's Gallery this afternoon of Ms. Gabriela Murimi, a grade 10 student from Brabant Garden Estate International School, who is undertaking a one-week service in the Senate under the school's voluntary service scheme. I request Ms. Murimi to stand so that she may be acknowledged in the Senate tradition. Now, Honorable Senators, on behalf of the Senate and on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to her and wish her a fruitful visit.
And maybe I should take this opportunity to state for everyone to know today that Mimi Sio Sifuna. Madam, welcome to the Senate. And Mr. Speaker, probably you should have made it clear which service to the Senate she's offering, because I saw Senator Cherege getting very excited when she saw a lady. Yeah, it's good to clarify it. You might think that she's going to do your notes or your, it's good to specify which service that she's going to offer the Senate. So welcome very much to the Senate, my dear, if I should say that.
Honorable Senators, I now see Senator Nyamu in the chamber, and in this regard, I forthwith call upon the Senator to tender the unreserved apology as earlier directed by the Chair to the Senate, the student's family, and the public for the distress occasioned by her remarks in compliance with the communication that was issued earlier by the Chair and the Speaker of this House. Senator Karen Nyamu, you now have the floor. You can move to the dispatch and recite the apology in the acceptable version. You can choose to do it from wherever you wish.
Madam Speaker, this apology has been written for me to read, and parts of it constitute an admission to what I have been accused of, which cannot be further from the truth. But because I respect the procedures of this House and the consequences of not adhering, I will go ahead and read this apology.
Senator, what's your issue, Senator Roba?
Yes, Madam Speaker, the Honorable Senator, contrary to the guidance you've given, she has disowned the statement that is in her hand by saying it was written for her to read, and contrary to what she believes is right. It's very important that if consciously she is not giving an apology, that she does not address, the Senate, that she is under coercion to make a statement that doesn't belong to her. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Senator Robert, what's your point of order, Senator Cherege?
Madam Speaker, I rise under Standing Order 122. If you heard Senator Karen Nyamu, my good sister, she just said the apology or the apology statement she wants to make was written for her, and she agrees with partly or part of its statement, but she's saying admission of guilty on the aspect of what. Madam Speaker, I want to request, because maybe this is premature, but to appeal for Senator that Standing Order 122, a senator commits an act of grossly dishonest conduct if the senator defies a ruling or direction of the Speaker or chairperson of the committees. So is Senator Karen Nyamu in order to defy your ruling that she goes expressingly and requests for an apology?
Thank you, Senator Cherege and Senator Roba, for for raising those objections. Senator Karen Nyamu, I want to guide you. The Speaker has given directions on the apology you are to tender to the Senate. This apology relates to a very young learner, and you know the effect that it can have when statements are misunderstood. That student who was here came here to learn, to be mentored, and must be mentored in the best environment. So once again, I give you a chance to tender an unqualified and reserved apology in the terms that are set out as I have guided you and as you were guided earlier by the substantive chair of the Senate. Who are you informing? Because there is no one on the floor. You cannot inform when there is no one who is on the floor. So Senator Madago, hold your peace. Senator Karen Nyamu, can you now proceed to tender the apology without wasting time?
Madam Speaker, I'd also want, before I read my apology, I can let Senator Madago inform me.
Senator Karen Nyamu, proceed to tender the apology. I did not allow Senator Madago to proceed with any, even with his request for point of information, because there was no one on the floor. Proceed. Senator Madago, this House is guided not by elders, but it's guided by the standing orders of the Senate, and that those are the ones we are running the proceedings by. We have we have avenues for elders to guide in other very important matters. So proceed, Senator Karen. What is your point of clarification, Senator Kathuri Murungi?
Madam Speaker, I also am very, very keen to listen to the apology. But Madam Speaker, do you mean the place of elders in this House is not there, according to you? Because many times we refer to elder, the chairman, you are youth.
Senator Kathuri Murungi.
Can you praise us?
Senator Kathuri Murungi, you mentor the other senators as ranking members of this House and as recognized by the standing order as ranking members. You do not mentor outside the framework of the standing orders. So I want to guide you. Elders have their own space. You can have your own space when you are outside the House. When you're having tea in the lounge, you can play the elder's role. But within Parliament, the framework for guiding the proceedings is within the standing orders. And that's the one we are using. The standing orders has not provided for elders, but has provided for ranking members. So we proceed on. You can do your role as an elder, and it's much needed. It's actually very much needed, but you do it within the right setting, not outside the setting. Otherwise, we'll have elders from one community bringing their rules, then another one from another community bringing their rules, and there will be a heavy conflict of which set of rules from which elders we should utilize to guide which senator. And with those remarks now, we are now proceeding. Senator Cherargei, maintain your peace now. Senator Karen Nyamu, please proceed to tender the apology.
Madam Speaker, I will go ahead and read my apology. Madam Speaker, I, Senator Karen Nyamu, MP, hereby tender my unreserved apology to the Senate, the student under the School Voluntary Service Scheme, the family of the student, and the public for the remarks I made on Wednesday, 25th March 2026, 2027, while welcoming the student. I acknowledge that the utterances were inappropriate and fell short of the dignity, decorum, and respect expected of a state officer, particularly towards a young female learner who was in the speaker's gallery. I reaffirm my commitment to uphold the values and integrity of the Senate and to treat all persons, especially young people, engaging with Parliament with respect and courtesy they deserve. Madam Speaker, I will also go ahead to say that I was highly misunderstood.
Senator
I am
Karen,
very
I
surprised.
think, Senator Karen, just leave it at that. You may have your seat now. Honorable Senators, having considered the apology tendered by Senator Karen Nyamu MP, I hereby acknowledge and accept the same. I nonetheless caution you as a state officer going forward to refrain from making any such disrespectful remarks. I further now direct that all remarks made by Senator Karen Nyamu MP to the Senate on Wednesday, 25th March 2026, be expunged from the Hansard of that sitting day. I thank you. Thank you.